In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can automate your social media content with AI across all popular platforms. Now, I just recently updated my social media automation, so I'm really excited to share this with you guys, and be sure to stick around for the entire video. And if this happens to be your first time to the channel, welcome. My name is Ryan, and I help business owners and creators leverage AI to scale content, save time, and ultimately make more money online. And if you want to know my favorite AI tools, prompts, and even some automation templates, be sure to get my free AI Marketing Essentials Guide. You can find the link for this in the video description or pinned comment below. Now, in this video, I'm not going to show you how to build each module one by one. That would just take way too long. I'm going to go over this high level and talk about the inputs inside each module. So if you want to follow along step by step, you can definitely do that from scratch. I am using make.com, completely free to get started. You can also apply this to N8N, Zapier, Gumloop, and any no-code automation platform. Now, if you want the template or JSON file for this, I leave everything inside my AI Marketing Insiders community. It's only a few dollars to join. I'll leave that link in the video description below. That's also a great way to help support me and this channel. You'll be able to find this inside my AI automations vault, along with every other AI automation template that I provide. So if you want to join my community, go ahead and click the link in the video description below for the template. Now, getting back to this automation, there are some prerequisites here that we need before you can just get the template or start building this from scratch and go off to the races. So first things first, you'll notice this automation starts with a Google Sheets module. And before I get into all these different inputs here, what you need is the actual template of this Google Sheet. And I will leave a link to this in the video description below. And once you click that, I'd recommend clicking File and also Make a Copy. So you can make a copy of this version of a Google Sheet. It's important that you do not touch any of these columns. We need these as is in order for this automation to run successfully. Now, of course, if you guys start using this for yourself, you're going to want to change the title, the media URL cells, and also the captions, depending on whatever you're posting on your social platforms. I'm just using this as an example for this tutorial. Now, if we go back to make.com, once you have this Google Sheet set up properly, we're going to go back to make.com, click into the Google Sheets module. You first need to make sure that you're integrated with your Google account. That's the very first step here. So once you do that, you click Add Connection, leave this as is, leave My Drive, find that spreadsheet ID. So that's why you need to make that spreadsheet first before we can actually start to get into the inputs of this module. So my spreadsheet is called Blatado Automation Demo, and then here it is right here. So I've selected that. Just leave it at sheet 1. That's what it should be on. And for the query, you're just going to want to leave this exactly as is. For limit, we're going to leave this at 1 for now. What this means essentially with the limit being 1 is that every time this automation runs, it's only going to post 1 time across those platforms. So I'm going to go ahead and click Save, and then I'm going to click Save again, and that is the very first step. Now, the next step in this social media automation is to create a Google Drive folder that will house all of our media. Think images and videos. So inside your Google Drive account, simply click New folder, and then go ahead and upload all the different images or videos that you want to post on social media. In this instance, I'm using, podcast clips, clone videos, whatever else I want to publish on my social accounts. However, a few very important details that you need to know. Number one, once you create a folder and upload all your media, go ahead and click this drop down, click share again. And what you need to do is make sure that under general access that anyone with the link is checked on. You need to make sure that this is public. If this is on restricted, this automation will not work. So you have to make sure that it's on public, anyone with the link. You can leave the role set to viewer. That doesn't really matter too much. And then click done. Another important detail that I spent about an hour troubleshooting yesterday as I was trying to record this video is that for the file size, you'll notice where my cursor is up here, your videos have to be less than 100 megabits in order for this automation to work properly. If you have some files that are over 100 megabits in the short term, you could just compress them with a free video compressor you can find on Google, or you could use an alternative to Google Drive like Dropbox, or I think Frame.io is another one. So find an alternative to Google Drive that supports that transfer of 100 megabit files or greater, because I tried to do this and I was so frustrated why this wouldn't work. And it was because the file size has to be under 100 megabits. So most of my videos were under that file size, so this wasn't a huge issue for me, but just something important that I must say before you guys get flustered and try to figure out why this automation isn't working properly. So if we go back to the automation, click Google Drive ID to open up this one. And then what you want to do here is literally leave this as is. You do not want to touch anything inside this module. So you'll want this URL right here. And if you're following along, I think you guys can just see it right there. Global match, no, just leave all of this as is. And for the text, if for some reason this isn't working, go ahead and click B. This is going to pull that media file URL from that Google Sheet that I just showed you in the previous step. Then click save, and then go ahead and click save again. Now, for the next step of this social media automation, you're going to need to use a tool called Blatado. And I will leave a link to Blatado's website in the video description below. This is becoming one of my favorite AI tools for content creation. I have a full dedicated review on Blatado. I'll leave that in the video description below. If you've never heard of it, I'd recommend watching my review first. So with Blatado, you must be on a paid plan in order to get API access. It starts at only $29 a month, which I'll be honest, for what you get for only $29 a month, it's super impressive. There's other AI tools out there, Poppy AI, that cost about $5,000 just to get access to APIs. So keep that in mind as you're evaluating a $29 a month price point just to access those APIs. They also have a ton of other features you can use within the platform, but for the purposes of this tutorial, we're mostly focused about the social media APIs. So once you sign up for Blatado, they do have a free trial, but the APIs will not work on that free trial. So you need a paid plan in order to use what I'm showing you. Once you sign up for Blatado, what you need to do is come back to this automation. And what's really cool about Blatado is the founder actually got official integrations inside make.com and N8N. So if you don't have my template and you click add module and we type in Blatado, you'll notice there is now a verified module. This is a really big update, and I'm excited to see Blatado finally got official integration in these platforms versus the HTTP workarounds we were having to use before. So once you get Blatado, the module set up here, what you need to do is establish your connection. So you'll see I'm connected, but what you need to do is you need to click add, and then you'll need an API key. So once you're signed up for Blatado and you're in the back end of your account here, click settings, and then you'll see API. And then you'll see you have API access, copy API key, come back to make.com, paste that key in right here. So I'm going to paste, click save, and that should establish your connection to Blatado with make.com. Now for the URL, you're going to want to leave this exactly as is. You do not want to touch this. So go ahead and click save. I'm going to click save again, and that's the next step, is setting up Blatado. So at this point, we've successfully set up our Google Sheet. We have a Google Drive folder with all the media inside, and we've also successfully integrated our Blatado account. Now, the next step here is to have all these modules you'll see right here for our social media accounts. You'll notice I have Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok, Twitter, and I believe this is YouTube. So within Blatado, if we go back to settings and we scroll down, these are all the different social media platforms that you can integrate via API. YouTube, Blue Sky, Pinterest, Threads, Instagram. Now, I don't have Pinterest or Threads or Blue Sky, so those don't apply to me in this particular use case. But you'll notice I've integrated all of my accounts, and that is the next step here. From the back end of Blatado, click settings, and then on accounts, what you'll want to do is go ahead and integrate all your different social media accounts within Blatado. And then once you've done that, you'll see I have LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and Twitter or X. Once you've established those connections inside Blatado with your social media accounts, go back to the make.com automation. And then what you want to do is, if you're using the template, you would click in here for Instagram, for example, make sure your Blatado connection is established up here. And then for platform, you'll notice the drop down of platforms, click Instagram, and then click the Instagram account that you integrated with Blatado. So that'll be right here. Leave the post type blank. You don't really need to worry about that. leave the text as column C. So that would be the text right here. And then the media URL, just leave that as is, click save. And then what you would do is copy this exact same process across all the different social media platforms that you want to post on. So for Facebook, right, what's cool about these modules here is we have a drop down for pages. So if you have a Facebook page and don't want to post on your personal profile, which is my situation, you can access all the different Facebook pages that you integrated within the backend of Blatado, as you'll see I did right here. And same thing to go with LinkedIn. If you have a LinkedIn page, you can do that as well. So I also set up my TikTok, I set up my Twitter, and I also set up my YouTube. Now you might notice that I've disabled all the routes here. I don't want to test this yet. I first want to make sure that these first 3 modules are working correctly before I just randomly post something across my social media accounts and have to go delete them and have to go one by one through each platform and delete those posts from this automation. So I'm going to click save. And once you've got all of these set up correctly, I am now going to test run the automation just to see if these first 3 are working correctly. So I'm going to click run once and I'm going to skip ahead and wait till this is complete. All right, so that ran through successfully, and that leads me to explain this last module, which is another Google Sheets module with the action of updating a row or update status to post it. And if I click into this, basically you don't need to worry about this. Just make sure that your spreadsheet ID and your Google connection is established. So again, make sure it's that same spreadsheet ID as before. Don't worry about the row number. Leave this as is. Leave all the other settings as is. Click save. And essentially what this just did, if I go back to my Google Sheet and look at column D for status, you'll notice that this is now posted versus before it was on ready to post. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to change this back to ready to post. I'm going to go back to my make.com automation. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to enable all of these routes, and we're going to actually test this automation in real time to make sure that it goes through successfully and actually posts across my different social platforms. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make sure that this looks good, and then I'm going to go ahead and click run once, and I'm going to skip ahead and wait till this is complete. All right, so the automation ran through successfully. I noticed there was a small error with the Facebook post here. Reason for that is there was something wrong with my configuration with my Facebook profile, had nothing to do with Blatado or make.com. So not a big deal. I'll have to go troubleshoot that when I'm done recording this. So Instagram posted correctly, LinkedIn, TikTok, Twitter, and also YouTube. So now let's actually go through each platform and see if it worked. So if I refresh my TikTok, I'm going to try to delete these as soon as I see them. Here is that new video. Want to stop sounding like a robotic AI clone? Master prompt crafting. Generic prompts create bland, lifeless content that screams machine written. The pros have a secret weapon, custom prompt formula. And you'll notice here the caption is all correct too. So they pulled that caption from that column C where it says caption here. Now you might need to edit some spacing and whatnot and troubleshoot this here and there, but it even had the hashtags posted correctly. I had that emoji with the title, so I might need a space in here, but it did work just on TikTok. I'm looking at TikTok right now. If I go to my LinkedIn page, I went ahead and posted it to my page and not my personal account. This did work correctly. Everything here looked like it worked correctly. So I'm going to go ahead and actually delete this post. Let's check Instagram to make sure that Instagram worked. And then here's that new video. Yeah, Instagram worked flawlessly as well. Then if I go to Twitter, so let's go to Twitter. Let's refresh my profile. And I believe this should work. Yep. So here is that post on Twitter. It looked like the character limit cut off actually. So that's a unique call out there because Twitter or X has those character limits that you have to abide by. So something for me to go back and troubleshoot once more. And I think I actually posted this on my YouTube account as well. So let's go to my YouTube profile. This is definitely something I'll probably want to come back. Hey there. So it looks like if I go to shorts, yep, here's my short right here. Stop writing like a robot. Want to stop. So as I go through and look and just double check all of these platforms, it did work correctly. So that's really cool. And that is that social media automation that I just showed you using a Google Sheet, a Google Drive folder, and also Blatado to access those social media APIs. So now that our automation is set up and running successfully, the next question becomes, well, how do I scale this? And this really comes back to that original Google Sheet that we created. If we pull open that Google Sheet, you'll notice on row 2, this was the example that I just went through. Here's the media file URL where it's pulling that video. Here's that caption where it posted that caption across all the social media platforms. And then obviously for status, we had it on ready to post. And so if we want to scale this, what I would recommend that you do is, first of all, for status, you would obviously want to drag this down so that way we have all these different rows that are ready to post. Now for media URLs, there's probably a better way to even automate this, honestly, but I'm going to show you the manual way. Is you would go back to your Google Drive folder and just start inserting these links. So advice for starting a YouTube channel, you would paste that video URL right here, AI agent versus automation. Let's copy the link, paste that right here, so on and so forth. And now for the captions, you can actually use ChatGPT or Claude to help you with this. One quick tip, you'll notice each one of these video files, I named it a particular target keyword or the topic of what that video is about versus just file 123 or file XYZ. That way, when I upload this or upload an image of this media into ChatGPT or Claude, as you'll see up here, I gave it an image of all of those different titles of my file names, and then I directed it to write descriptions based on those file names. You'll notice on the right-hand side, it came up with descriptions. And so for instance, AI agent versus automation. Well, here's my caption. So I'd copy this caption, I'd come back to this Google Sheet, and I would paste it in the cell that correlates with whatever video that I want to put that caption for. So AI agent versus automation, and then there's the relevant caption, and then we want to make sure that this is ready to post. And what you would do is this is essentially your content pipeline or content calendar. You would want to make sure that all of this is filled out for however long you want to have this automated for. Now, I know there's a better way to do this versus the manual. Copy and paste the link, copy and paste the caption, ready to post. I'm going to dive into that more, and that might be a more advanced tutorial in the future, but I just want to show you guys the manual process so you better understand what I'm doing. And then once you get this filled out with all your content, what you would do is come back to the make automation and set your interval. So what we would do is click down here, and let's say you want to run this every day and you want to post once a day across all of your platforms. You would click every day, set a time. So I have it at 8 a.m. right now, click save, click activate scenario, and now our scenario is active. So every day at 8 a.m., it's going to run through this Google Sheet and go through and post one of these posts every single day. And once it's done posting, it's going to automatically complete that status to posted. And so then it will move on to the next row. It'll go to posted, move on to the next row the next day, change to posted, etc., etc. I hope you guys are following along where I'm going here. So that's my tutorial on how to automate your social media content with AI. And again, if you want to get my template or JSON file, it can be found inside my community within the AI Automations Vault. Only a few dollars to join, and once again, that's a great way to help support myself and this channel. And if you've made it this far into the video, first and foremost, I appreciate you. If you found value or learned something here, be sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Also, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Really like what you guys have to say down there, and I'll reply to every single one of your comments. But most importantly, I hope you all have a great day.